Start.
Standing.
Okay. Look at this is the camera.
You can come to your right. You can come to your right. Where you were standing.
This is the stage. Okay. That is the green area. Let's stay in green. Stay in the green. Good.
नहीं ये लैपटॉप कैमरा है तो
Okay.
you understand.
Okay, so welcome to the meeting number 465, right? Of Trailblazers Toastmasters Club. So I am acting Sergeant at Arms today. There are few housekeeping rules for the meeting. Rule number 1 is switch off your mobile phone or keep it in silent mode. 5 seconds for that. The second rule is that you are not supposed to talk about politics, religion, or gender or sex. So I think the theme was elections, so maybe it is a little contradictory, but yeah, maybe just be. And the third rule I would say is while you are coming or going from the stage, just shake hand with the person who is there on the stage. Okay. So with that, I would like to invite our very passionate, energetic, and popular Toastmaster, President of the Club, Toastmaster Salu.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Ane? I welcome you all to the 464th meeting of the Trailblazers Toastmasters Club. So, being a president or being a presiding officer, it's my duty to tell you all about what is Toastmasters, what's the history of Toastmasters. So, as I'm doing this since last 5 months, this is the last month of this tenure. So now it's time to take a test or a quick revision from you all. So I will be asking you the question. Dinesh, I would not expect you to see the laptop and all. So I'll start with a very basic question. Okay. When did Toastmasters started? In which year?
1924.
And unofficially, when it started?
1904.
1904. Who started?
Ralph
C. Smedley.
Dr. Ralph C. Smedley. Okay. So what is the headquarter of Toastmasters International?
Santa Clara.
No.
Somewhere in the US.
Just tell me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, Toastmasters Club is present across how many countries?
147.
144. 144.
Another answer? It's not right. Huh?
150.
More answers?
Countries keep on changing.
But this
144.
No. Dinesh is somewhat right.
148.
148 plus, yeah. Good. Dinesh is the most attentive Toastmaster I can see. Being online. So, okay. How many members are there? Roughly.
Some more than 2 lakhs.
3 lakhs.
150, 40. Just give me some numbers which is there in the website.
170,000.
I used to tell it in a
1.8 lakhs.
no.
2,70,000. 2,70,000 plus.
Good question. Can we have a huge
I just saw on the website.
So being an immediate past president, I can explain. Okay. Now the last question. How many clubs are there?
15,000.
14,700 plus.
14,800 approx. Okay. Thank you so much for the question. All right. So as I can see, we have some guests as well. First, I would like to call Navya on stage to please introduce herself to the audience. Navya, would you like to please introduce to the audience? You're a guest for our Toastmasters Club, Trailblazers Toastmasters.
So, hello everyone. I am Navya Bhatia and I am working in HSGPU as Associate Software Developer. And this is my second time at Trailblazers Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Navya. We love to have you here and we expect you to come regularly and to take all the and all the benefits of Oracle Trailblazers Toastmasters Club. Now online I can see we have Pragya Pal. Pragya, would you like to unmute yourself and turn on your video I introduce you to the audience.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Pragya. I am in OCI data science team. I'm not a regular participant, I'll say, but I try to I mean, attend as many Trailblazer Toastmasters meetings as much I can. Yeah,
Thank you
that's
so
it
much.
from my side. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pragya. We know OCI is so much profitable and profitable for the company. So thank you for taking your time and joining us here. Now we have our regular guest, Pooja Shivani. Pooja, would you like to unmute yourself, turn on the video, and share something new with us? Pooja?
We can give Pooja a table topic here itself.
Oh, something new I have to share. Okay. So yeah, I'm Pooja Shivani. I'm working with Oracle from past 2.5 years. I love traveling, dancing, reading books, organizing events, etc. Something new, two things are there. Like I'm planning to visit Bali in the second half of the year. Other new thing is like I missed coronation. I should have attended it. I'm regretting it now. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much. We love to have you here. All right. So let's continue with the questions again. Now, very basic question. Our Oracle Trailblazers is part of which area? Okay. Which division? Okay. So you all know who is our division director? Not you.
Not.
Deepak Pinjan.
Yes. Suparna, Deepak Pinjani is elected.
Be the next one.
I mean, yeah, he's going to be the next.
Yeah. And what is our district?
22.
Okay. Region?
13.
It's a okay. And District 92 completed how many years in Toastmasters International?
10 years.
That's nice. So to celebrate this 10 years, 10 auspicious years of District 92, we have something special for all the paid members. Yeah, to all the paid members. So some of
Not a
them-
good way to say no to Pooja.
Yeah, I'm angry now.
Okay. So during coronation, we have got some pins to celebrate our 10 years of District 92. So some of us has taken the pin. So I would like to give to the other members. So one by one, I would like you to please come here and take it. Toastmaster Anik. Can we have the photos as well, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Toastmaster Maheshwar. Can we have a huge round of applause for everyone?
Thank you.
Thank you. Toastmaster Sai Akash. Oh. Thank you. Toastmaster Dinesh. Toastmaster Narayanan. Now soon to be distinguished Toastmaster.
Yeah, very difficult. Thank you.
Toastmaster Chaitanya. Alia Basti can say, please keep applauding. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being part of District 92. Online members, I request you to please collect it next week. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Silence, silence, silence. With this, I would like to announce this meeting as open. Can we have a huge round of applause? All right. So now, I would like to know what is the most buzzing thing or most buzzing word you are hearing in these 2-3 days Okay. Anything else? Okay, that's really nice. More answers, please.
Votes,
Okay. Huh?
votes,
Yes.
leaders,
Yes.
alliance.
Yes. Yeah.
Government.
So recently we have concluded our Lok Sabha elections. So now we have the results and soon the government is going to be formed. So now that part is done. Now it's our time to make the not government to come up with the new leaders who can lead our club. And it's election time in the district, or in the district 92 as well. We had our elections and we got our district director and all the division directors as well. Now it's time for every club to come up with a new set of officers for the term July 2024 to December 2024. As the tagline of Toastmasters International itself says, like, leaders are made, where leaders are made. So in Toastmasters, we always prioritize, or we always support communication as well as leadership. So it's now important for each member to understand what are the XCOM roles, what you have to do in that, because everyone here has some different goals. Some are here for to improve their communication skills. Some of you are here to become a good leader or to learn the leadership skills so that you can use in your personal and the professional life as well. So today's theme is very interesting, and I would like to call the Toastmaster of the day, who will take us through the entire journey or the entire flow of club elections or club roles. So I would like to call a very seasoned person who's the pillar of our Oracle Trailblazers Toastmasters Club, who is always there to support us, even it's raining, sunny, snow, no matter, he's always here. Please give a huge round of applause and welcome Toastmaster Avinav.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, President Toastmaster Shalu, soon to be ex-president. Okay, if I say these two words, tell me what you think in your mind. Valar Morghulis.
Game of Thrones.
Is that adjoining word which is said after that?
All men must serve.
Yeah, so the thing is, people don't know about that. Theme was called Game of Thrones elections, but we're not going to talk about Game of Thrones season as such. I mean, series as such. It's about elections. It's also a Game of Thrones in a way. So just a general question here. Who all here love your managers? So people don't love, it's okay.
In the room, they have really got a good idea.
Really good.
Some people love-
I like him. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a good
that's what-
person.
Yeah, so some people like your managers, some people didn't raise their hands. It's recorded, but it does not be visible. So they don't like their managers because they might think they can do the job better, right?
Yes.
Somewhat. Or they are doing something wrong or not in the right manner. So what is the way to correct that? Or if you like your managers, obviously what will be like them in a way, right? Not exactly like them, but whatever they are doing good, we want to replicate that. So I believe the only way to make changes is to change yourself. You can rely on somebody else to come and do the leadership job for you, make decision for you. But the best part is also to go inside that. It also has its cons as well, because politics is not for everybody. But in Toastmasters, politics could be there, but the main goal is to learn how to become a leader. I think all of us are already managers or will want to become managers in some point in the future, right? We want to lead. We want to have a team of ourselves. If somebody asks you in an interview, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Everybody says, I want to become team leader or manager, right? Or I want to start a business, entrepreneur, whatever. So the bottom line is that everybody wants to lead in their lives eventually. Otherwise, you'll not be Toastmasters. You could be a silent worker somewhere, IC contributor, but then you'll not be Toastmasters because you want to speak better here to become a better leader as well. So in Toastmasters, we have 2 terms, July to December and Jan to June. That's called one Toastmaster year. In our club, because we meet every week, there will be 2 terms of officers as well. Okay. Today, I'm going to talk about what officers' roles are. And I hope all of you, nominate yourself for the officer's role for the next term and make our club reach even greater heights. Some of you already have become officers. Some of you are new to the club itself. somebody has been a member from a long time, but they have not taken up a role. So today I hope I can tell you what the roles are so that you can nominate yourself. You might have already got a mail from Caution a few days back to nominate yourself. And everybody can nominate for 2 positions. If there clashes, we can have elections. Okay. Let me just share my screen. So give me 1 second. All right, so let's start. For the people in the room, they might want to see it better. So I'll just keep this below. Okay. So each club has 7 officers everywhere. That is president, VP education, VP membership, VP public relations, treasurer, secretary, and sergeant arms. Should be arms, not arm. Sergeant arms. We also can have associate officers who are like budding leaders who want to actually learn the tactics, how to do the role better. So they could be 7 or 8 officers, could be 9 officers as well. So 7 are compulsory, 8, 9, 10, all associates are optional. Depending on club strength, depending on how people are there. Okay, so I'm going to talk about each officer role today. The first person to actually come on the stage today was SAA Anik, Sergeant Arms. So, well, when you become Sergeant Arms, you get the opportunity to come on the stage every time. Okay, because that's the first thing everybody sees in the club. SA or Sergeant Arms comes on the stage and they get 2 minutes or 3 minutes to speak about the theme, the basic ground rules of the room, of the meeting, and they can start on their own by whatever way they want to do. So it's up to them. They also have some duties because with great powers come great responsibility, right? So they have to do something as well. So they have to prepare their room. Now it's so easy because of we are working in Oracle. All rooms are already present. I mean, already presentable. Just come to the room, get the small things like this gavel, other trophies. If you want to display them, just get that. They get to use their energy to the fullest because they are the first person coming on stage. And depending on SA's energy, the whole meeting can go up or down, right? Like I told, they also have to own the stationery, which we have. We have about 20 trophies now, and we have a cupboard here also. So just their responsibility is to keep the key with them. That's all SAS should do. Okay, nothing else. So if you have any questions, you can please ask me. Okay, if you have any doubts about the role, please ask me. SA is one role, and also the president, which have to come out to the meeting floor stage every time, every week. So think about that. 25 meetings you get to speak, stage time you get. So I think it's a great role to have. Then a secretary, and no offense to Ravindra here, but the job is secretary is to do nothing. Okay.
Doing a lot of.
It depends on what you want to do. Okay. There's no competition to be in Toastmasters, is all volunteers. So it's up to you how you want to make it your own thing. But the basic duties, that whenever a meeting happens, take minutes of meeting. When anybody joins the club new, take the membership form, store it in a Google Drive or somewhere, Word docs, whichever you want, and just support other offices when they want. There's also one more duty they have to do. They have to do a proxy for the district director. When time comes, but that's a very small thing to do. So again, very less work to do. Ravindra is doing a great work already. Every week he sends the minutes of meeting. They're not asking every week, bang on time. So round of applause for the student. But actually, there's very less to do. We have to just come to a meeting, just take the points, who joined, who came, who spoke, whatever, that's all. So the same thing, you have to do MOM every week, and whatever president says, just follow that. Then we have treasurer. So now Toastmaster allows self-pay. Earlier we had to collect money from everybody. So now it's very easy. UPI you have net banking, but that's not required at all. But just to keep the money in a safe place, we have a treasurer. And I am the treasurer right now. So I only membership time, one time I had to do something about it. Otherwise, I had to do nothing. It's very easy job again. I would give the money to the Toastmasters Club. Okay. Then we have some other roles. We can talk about them also. But first, let us go and put the agenda of the meetings as well. So today we have just one speech. That's called prepared speech section. We have one speech. Then we have the table topics. And that has been taken for the first time by table topic master Maheshwar today. Third, we have evaluation. Again, done by the first time general evaluator, Masai Akash. So before we move to the first session or the prepared speech section, may I invite the general evaluator, Sai Akash, on the stage, please. Sai Akash joined the club very recently. He already given an icebreaker and he has brought laddus today.
So, like you said, the do stay till the end for the laddus. And yeah, greetings everyone, greetings guests and fellow Toastmasters and president. I am the general evaluator for today. There are a lot of things which I'll be evaluating, right from who did the right thing, who didn't do the right thing, or what could have been better. And I'll also look at how enthusiastic the whole meeting was, how people contributed to this, and a lot of other things. To help me with this, there's the tag team, and I recently learned that tag stands for timer, accounter, and grammarian. I wasn't aware of it. So before going ahead, I'll call the timer. So timer for today is Krishna, and a quick introduction that he joined OCI a few months ago, and he loves to travel and read books a lot. He believes in the growth mindset and always tries to do things which he's afraid of doing. Toastmaster Krishna, please come. Toastmaster Krishna.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Today, I'll be the timer of the meeting. So as a timer, my duty is to time prepared speeches, table topics, as well as evaluations. So we have only one prepared speech. I think that is icebreaker speech.
No.
Which one is it?
Normal.
5 to 7 minutes.
5 to 7 minutes, please. Okay. So for 5 to 7 minute speech, I'll be using these cards. So green card, I'll show it at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red at 7 minutes. Okay. And for table topics, each speaker is encouraged to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. So for that, green card will be shown at 1 minute, yellow at 1.5 minutes, and red at 2 minutes. And then there will be an evaluation of the speech. For evaluators, green card will be shown at 2 minutes, yellow at 2.5 minutes, and red at 3 minutes. And then there will be buffer time of 30 seconds after the red card is shown, and the red card is shown till the speaker finishes the speech. Thank you. I will prepare my report and publish it towards the end of the meeting and call upon by general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Krishna. Next, we have the accountant for today, Dinesh. He is a software developer for Oracle retail applications, and he's been IT for 4+ years. He's someone who really loves his manager, and he's always looking forward to connecting with like-minded folks.
I didn't need the recording.
He loves to connect with like-minded folks with interest in music, art, and movies. Toastmaster Dinesh.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for that wonderful introduction. I'll update it in the sheet. So, my friends, today's theme is elections. And on that topic, I have one, hypothetical scenario where our Supremo, Narendra Modi, comes to stage and he says, "Mere logo, mere bhai aur behenno." If that was the case, I am pretty sure it would have been India Alliance, not the NDA Alliance. Okay, so that's the charisma that Mr. Narendra Modi has, and he makes sure that whatever he says, it's like to the point. It doesn't have overused words, just whatever is needed. Now, I'm not siding with any party. Don't take me wrong and don't throw bullets at me. But today, as the R counter, I would be responsible for noting down the overused words and the crutch words that we generally tend to use. Here at Toastmasters, our aim is to reduce it. Obviously, it's very difficult to reduce them. We tend to use them. That's fine. Be yourself, but subconsciously, consciously try avoiding that. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. The next person I would like to call upon is the grammarian, Anik. He is working as a principal product manager in the PeopleSoft development team. He believes the books we read and the people we meet impact us the most. And he likes to read and meet new people, of course. He's also passionate about fitness, and whenever time permits, he goes to running, swimming, and weight training. Toastmaster Anik.
Thank you. So I am Grammar Naji today. I will note down good usage and not so good usage of the grammar and then give my report at the end of the meeting. So my responsibility is also to introduce the word of the day. Word of the day is capricious, by starting with C, capricious. The meaning is impulsive or unpredictable. So for the pronunciation, you can like the delicious, capricious. The usage is we have had a very capricious weather lately, or a movie star who was capricious and was very difficult to please, like this. Yeah, many movie stars or actors are capricious, you know. And the phrase of the day is a storm in a teacup. That the meaning is a great outrage or excitement about a very trivial matter. So, and the usage would be this matter is a storm in a teacup. It is an argument about nothing, right? So you do argument maybe with your wife sometimes about nothing, right? That happens. Okay, I will give my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anik. And as you have heard, we have the word of the day and the phrase of the day. I encourage the others to use this in their speeches as well. And with this, I would like to call the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sayakash. Can you have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Sayakash? Okay, next, let us start the first section. That's called prepared speech. It is going to be evaluated by somebody who's always there if you need any help. The secretary of the club, please welcome Toastmaster Ravindra as the evaluator.
As our Toastmaster said, with great power comes great responsibility. So it's not that I have watched the Spider-Man movie multiple times, but I like the quote. Okay. So today our Toastmaster Narayanan is giving his L5 speech too. So I know he has a lot of things in his bag with a lot of responsibility. He has given a lot of speeches which motivated many of us. Okay, the purpose of this speech, the purpose of this project is for the member to apply his or her leadership and planning knowledge to develop a project plan, organize a guidance committee, and implement the plan with the help of a team. The purpose of the second speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience completing the project. So this is his second speech. Here he's already given the first speech. That is, we can say part 1. Maybe this is the part 2. Okay. All the best, Narayan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra. Round of applause, please. Okay, coming on the stage next is somebody who's not capricious at all. Whatever decision or whatever speeches he gives, each word has been thought upon, very meticulous in that approach, and it's level 5 project 2. So this is second paths level 5. And also he has done the CC and things as well. So please welcome with a huge round of applause, Toastmaster Narayanan.
Thank you.
The title of the speech is the Bodhi tree. The Bodhi tree Toastmaster name.
This is a law of the jungle, as old and true as the sky. The wolf that will follow shall prosper. The wolf that will break it shall die. For the strength of the wolf is the pack. The strength of the pack is the wolf. Toastmaster, the way fellow Toastmasters is my dear guest. Rudyard Kipling's lines, immortal, invincible, and indestructible lines from the comic movie Jungle Book. It's got a nice zing to it, very funny to listen. But if you dissect those phrases, each and every word, phrase by phrase, you can understand the depth of what being a member of a team is all about, and being a team with a member perspective as it is. That exactly is what has made me stay in this club, this pack, the kind of support, the kind of motivation, the kind of encouragement, session after session, role after role, contest after contest, irrespective of the results. This pack is exactly the X factor, enabling me to stay in this club for a pretty long time now. People usually ask me, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years now, 8 years now. I don't find it, odd. We have a team as good as this. When you have a team as supportive as this, I can probably keep on continuing as long as I'm in this organization. The strength of the wolf is the pack, strength of the pack is the wolf. This exact kind of support motivation was the one factor that nudged me take up the role of the registration chair in Coronation 2020. The nomination process about which I shared with you during my last speech, of course, with a cup of carrot halwa, virtually so. Since we have had a lot of sweets around this week, I decided that I'll go healthy, no more sweets this time. So the district announced May 2020 as a schedule, and by January, the dates were out. And as a registration chair, I got my team ready. We were a 17-member team. And we also had other chairs like the food and beverage chair, the event chair, a lot of about other events as well. I had to coordinate all these things. At this point in time, let me share my heartfelt note to 4 people, 2 of which who are members of this club, for being a part of that particular registration team. As always, when you say help to this club, it means only one word. My partner in crime, Toastmaster Abhinav Bhatt, for being there with me as a member of the registration club. The tip of the spear, distinguished Toastmaster Nitin Bhagat, who's probably not today here. I wish he was here today. And 2 angels on my shoulders. The one whom we usually call as Betty number 1 of our club. She left the organization, Toastmaster Nikita Salye. And the other member who probably shifted times, so she's not able to continue her membership here. We call her the Hawaii, Toastmaster Maitreyi Chaliha. These 4 were from this club, supported me extremely well right through the course of registration. And for this particular project in my level 5, I had a guidance committee comprising of 4 members, immediate program quality director, past club growth director, past district director, distinguished Toastmaster Bhupati Shankar was my guidance committee chair for this particular role. Toastmaster Jagrati Pandey, currently in District 121, and my mentors, Toastmaster Ishwar, were the members of the guidance committee who guided me to run the registration show effortlessly well. So this goes to the skeleton of the particular area. So once I had my team ready, my vision for this particular registration chair event was to have all the members have an excellent moment at the registration desk. You see, an event as big as Coronation, hosting about 800 members, the impression is created when you first come into the venue, pick up your pass and go into the venue. That makes a lot of people. You go there, people get floundering, look out for the passes, there's chaos in the counter, the queue goes big, that's chaos. So my objective was very simple, to keep the registration as sophisticated but still simple as it can be, and each and every member to have an excellent experience. So we got around, we discussed how to make it. By this time, the price was all finalized. We said we'll have a gift pack. What will be the gift pack? That became a big discussion. My Bodhi tree event, sequence number 1. We may have lots of ideas. We can't keep expanding it beyond a capability. We got to know where you got to stop. And we got to make it as affordable, practically possible as well. One of the instances I could share was we wanted to have the guest name printed in all the artifacts in the gift bag. The gift bag contained one notepad, a pen, and a flower packet, and then some dry fruits, and then the agenda pack. I wanted the name to be printed in all these. And then I recollected one of the division events, this created chaos. So I got back to the old school, and then I told, like, not possible. Let's just stick to the simple way of giving these objectives neatly packed. That will do. And so once these gift packs were organized, Coronation 2020 was announced on March 23rd to 25. 24 and 25 were the events. 23rd was the district elections. My team had to be there Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Of course, on Friday also, but Friday, the afternoon should be very, very less. Saturday, Sunday is where you had the maximum crowd. The event was planned at 9 a.m. in the morning. So the plan was me and my team will be there at 7 a.m. in the morning, get the registration desk set up, be ready. That means my team of 17 members will be there outside. And while they are outside at 9 o'clock, the event will start. There will be apparently latecomers. So until the last member comes in and goes, my members have to stand outside. Remember, these people also have paid for the coronation. Should they not hear, should they not see the event? So I made a decision. Registration will close by 10:30 a.m. That's it. After 10:30, we will say registration closed. That's all. It was a bit rough, bit aggressive. The PQD, Program Quality Director, said, is it not rough? I said, what about these members then? Should they not come in instead? He sided with me, accepted my argument, and that bang on, he said he will incorporate this. 10:30, my team will be there in the morning. After 10:30, they will also be inside, watching the event, cheering the people like everybody else. That's it. Bodhi tree event number 2. Take care of your team will take care of you. So while the team was ready, the logistics were done, something told me that probably the team is missing something, or is something going to happen. And from the distant point of vision came the destruction, devastation in the form of microorganism, COVID. The district called and told me that we are going online, not offline. We had to refund the money back to all the members. It was like a giant screen falling in front of my eyes. All the hard work we did probably got erased by the stupid single microorganism. Bodhi tree moment for me, number 3, leaders should not try to do what they want to do. They need to do what needs to be done. You got to bite the bullet sometime or the other. That was my learning. And when the event was on, I could see my face printed in the front of the screen saying, Nara, the registration, she did an excellent job in managing, blah, blah, blah. The regret that I have till today is, I had planned a personal lunch and a personal gift for myself to the 17 members. Until today, except for those 4 people, those 14 people, I could not even meet them personally till today and shake hands and then say thank you. That is one regret that's going to live with me for a very, very long time. I referred these experiences as Bodhi tree because going through these events, I could probably learn a lot larger. And there will be one day where every one of you will have a chance to find your own shade under the Bodhi tree. I'll be sitting under the shade now, watching this here and see your experiences. Until then, this is Narayan. Talk to you next time. Back to you, Toastmaster.
The lunch is due. We can go and go with it. Well, I was part of registration online. I mean, the online side part. So not only I had to do the first setup, everything, I had to refund money as well. So my job continued for some days. But anyways, we can't control what we can't control. Coronation has become a big thing now. It was already a big thing that time also. It will become even bigger. So we our club mates went there last time. And hopefully next time we have a bigger group going there. Okay. So just go there and see how big it is. All right. Moving on. We have table talks coming up, but I'll share one more slide. Then we'll do that. Okay, we learned about what secretary has to do, what treasurer has to do. Moving on to the next role, that is Vice President Public Relations. So many of us are introverts. We think that we can talk a lot, but we don't talk that much. By being a VPPR, we can break those shackles and really do marketing in the way it is done nowadays. That is online or in office, we can do as well. So you can learn the art of showing off. We can exaggerate things, we can present them as it is, but just the art of actually presenting. How do you want to market the club, what the club is doing, what club can offer to other people. You can also get to learn some tools, which are graphic design tools. Okay. So not only that, you can learn even more. Like Canva, people use a lot nowadays. So Canva is one major tools which are being used. Earlier we had Photoshop and all those stuff as well. So by VPPR, you need not know already, but you can learn all that. Okay. So they also have some jobs to do. Like nowadays, mostly social media we use, but you also have posters in the office premises. So make posters, make every week some weekly posters or the sessions, and just share them every week. That is the job of VPPR. Whenever there's an event, publicize that event across Toastmaster district, across office premises or online. Send mail to everybody to invite them to the meeting. That is what the role of VPPR is. By doing it every week, week in week, you can learn more and more things. From this point onwards, what I'll say is that your avenue opens and broadens up. You not only do for club, it might be chance that you might be invited to do for the area and division as well, even the district. That means you actually go broader. To coordinate with other folks as well. So from this point onwards, you have to deal with other people as well. The network grows. And that's how you can learn more and more stuff. This is the VPPR. And this year, we have Toastmaster Dinesh is the VPPR. Can you hear a round of applause for him? Week every week, whatever poster you see of the meeting is done by him. He's supported by Namrata Bhagat, who is the associate VPPR, who is a past VPPR of the club. All right, so now I'll just stop sharing for now, and we'll go to the next thing. Once I know where to stop, it's the Zoom thing. Okay. Next, we have the table topic section, which everybody loves to join. So please welcome Toastmaster Maheshwar for table topics.
Right. So when I saw the Excel sheet where all the topics were there, the theme was Game of Thrones. So looks like it is not. It is capricious. So, and sorry for brewing the storm in a teacup. Okay. So I will continue with the same theme, the Game of Thrones. So the first volunteer, anybody from offline here?
Yes.
Please come. All right. So if you could sit on the Iron Throne for one day, what law you would enact and why?
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. And now I realize it would be really difficult for people who do not know what Game of Thrones is. But if I was given the chance to be on the Iron Throne, the first law that I would enact, and by the way, just a detour, when the topic was given, I can only think of the movie Nayak, how Anil Kapoor was the CM for a day. My bad, a Bollywood fan. So if I was on the Iron Throne, then the law that I would enact is obviously very personal to me. 4 days work week. And I know many people might sideline, not the managers in the bunch. I'm pretty sure they won't like the idea. But for me, I think 4 days a week is pretty good enough. Now, 5 days a week, it's like getting a little too much. I know people would say that maybe he's a lazy fellow or whatever, but I think with 4 days a week, no, the productivity would definitely rise. So that is something I want to bring in. I think that's what, right? Like just one law that I can.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I have also the green card. So Chalk and Chris, I know it was not capricious being an IT employee. You know, all that we aspire of is just doing less work over the period of time. So with that, I'd like to continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Dinesh. So next, I would want somebody from online. Who
I
would
can
be
go.
coming in. I see reaction from Kaushal. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Kaushal.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know where the theme suddenly got changed. So I'm still holding this. So I will try to make a change here. Okay. So which character in the Game of Thrones you would like to be and why?
To be or to like to
You
be
would
the
like to
character,
be.
praise the character. Okay. To be. That's
And I don't know, this is very difficult for the person who have not watched Game of Thrones like me.
The general topic.
Okay, let me
Of
change.
course. No,
this.
it's
Yeah.
okay. I can go ahead.
He's watching Game of
I've watched it, so I can go ahead. So the person with whom I see myself very relatable, of course he's the main character, one of the main characters. There are many main characters, but then one of the main characters, of course, is Jon Snow. Not about the heroics that he does with his fighting skills, but of course there have been time when he has shown that he stands with what is right and what rather than going with what is convenience. So there was a time when he was offered to go back to Winterfell and claim the throne that he was supposed to, I mean, where he belonged to rule the North. But then till that time, he had already taken the oath to serve as the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. And so he humbly declined to the king. First of all, why he declined? Because he thought it was wrong, because he was already in oath of the existing service. The second, he had the courage to say no to a king, which was very, very like courageous. Of course, the whole idea was to stay with the utmost integrity that he could do. Of course, there are few more things which I don't have, which I would like to uh, get from that character is one thing, of course, is the ability to lead from the front. So we have seen in the Game of Thrones that there were times when uh, conditions were really difficult and there was nobody in the Night's Watch to lead while approaching the north. So that was the time when he approached the wildlings and then tried to get a pact with the north, with the castle, which was really difficult for anybody till that time. So these are some of the characteristics for which I think that is one figure I would like to emulate or kind of be that character. I'm not able to see the cards, so I'm not sure if I've overshot the time. Oh, is that yellow? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I think these are the characters that we often also seek in our normal life. We want to be like characters who are difficult to emulate. So I think, yeah, that would be one such thing. Thank you.
Thanks, Gokul. All right. So moving on, I think I should ask something else, not related to Game of.
Yeah, give some new topics.
No idea about Game of Thrones.
about elections.
Topic.
Oh, you are taking over. Oh, okay. I will. Okay. Since this is the election season,
Now, assume that you are a elected member, MP, and you are going to be a part of new government. What portfolio you want to take and why?
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mahesh, for the topic. Portfolio, if you ask. So first thing I would like about the politics is the fame and the popularity which I get. So whatever the thing I'll get, first my intention should be like I'll go to the Lok Sabha, I'll get a seat over there, and I'll enjoy all the perks, that fine dining and all the salary component and all those things. But what comes to me, like I don't think of okay, I should get this post or I should get that post. My thing is that whatever comes to me, I want to serve it to my best, so that I can do. But still, if you can ask me, so I'll take education ministry, because since my childhood and my upbringings are like study, study, study. So everything in my mind is like study, study, study only. And when I was in school, so my teachers used to say, like, this education minister has changed this law. Now we have these things. Earlier education minister was there, so our syllabus was like that. So I used to think like, okay, if I would have been that education minister, what changes I could have done. So that is the main thing, but this is the side thing. But what I have told you, that perks and the limelight and all those things, that I enjoyed the most. So thank you. That's all from me.
All right, so I'm keeping that paper aside.
No.
So, any other volunteer from online? All right, Pooja, as usual. So, thanks, Pooja.
Yeah, but I have not seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I am not giving Game of Thrones topic. So I kept that paper there. So assuming that I will continue with what Shailu said. He said he wants to be an education minister. So if education has to be made free, what are the repercussions of that? Can you talk on that bit? I am sorry if this is capricious.
I guess hello everyone. Thank you for this topic. So my topic is like, if the education is made free, what are the repercussions of it? I feel like whenever a human tendency is like, whenever he pays for something, he tends to attend it seriously, take it seriously, and work towards it. So the thing which has a cost has got more value. And when you get to have it for free, its value decrease. Like people will take it lightly, and they can complete their education, I think, over a period of lifetime also. So that is one of the repercussion which I see. But my point of view is capricious. Everyone is having different opinions. So, and this repercussion can prove a storm in a teacup, because then people will not be educated and they will take everything lightly. And when will they come, their career, their education, and all of those things, which will create a severe impact. So yeah, I think it should come with a cost, and that will be good for our country. Being an education minister, that's all. Thank you so much.
How many questions should I be asking? One more. All right. All right. So, if like education, if medical thing is made free, is it good or bad for the society?
Hello everyone. So first I would say that be it education and medical services, they should be provided for free, because for me, medical is something which is very personal because I have seen we all have been in a situation during COVID where people, even having a lot of money or even poor, could not get basic services. And if that services could be provided for free, I believe that many people could get services and benefits from it, and a life can be saved, because no one knows that what that individual can do wonders and or not can do wonders or cannot do anything in life. Because I think that each person has some sort of purpose, be it for a person, be it for a country, be it for anyone. And so I definitely believe that medical services should be provided for free. Thank you.
Right. Over to TMOD.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Maheshwar, for wonderful topics of Game of Thrones and not Game of Thrones as well. So good job on that. Okay, I'll continue with the other officer roles. Just give me 1 second. Okay, after, like we discussed, VP PR role, next up is VP membership. So first of all, is a VP membership, somebody who is the first point of contact anybody has, and they want to become a member. Okay, so you all might have met, most of you are new, might have met Banali first, and then treasurer later on. But the person who becomes the face of the club, again, a great chance to become extrovert from introvert. They had to also arrange for membership drives once in a while, so which we did twice last year, and that got us some awards as well. We have got so many awards coronation last year, this time, including one Talk Up Toastmasters Award, which February, March, we got 5 members, so we got awards for that. So when anybody approaches the club, just add them to the announcement list, talk to secretary for that, and anybody who is a prospect wants to join, help them out. You can also become the friends of the guest. No need to always make them members. Let them come to your meetings and just get the benefit of Toastmasters without being a member as well. But tell them about what benefits they can get if they become a member. Send the form to them, help them with the self-payment, how to pay club dues, and just fill the form and send it to Toastmasters or secretary later on. Okay, that's what VP membership does. So that is Toastmaster Banali, and round of applause for her as well. Next is the education. Okay. So those who are already have VP education, they will know this. See, this is where you actually learn the management leadership. You can think like that. There are about 20 members in the club. You became their mentor, first mentor, which anybody joins, they can approach. You can help them with their needs. Some people are already well spoken, they know how to do. Most well Toastmasters don't actually not that. They all want to become better. So you can actually bridge the gap between what they want to do, how to do that. So people who are shy, introvert, or a bit hesitant, help them out. And whatever suppose a member says, I'm good at this one, but I want to become better at this. So they don't have to say publicly. You can be the person they can be actually confiding in. So we have an Excel tracker for each meeting role every week. So the job is easier now. Just people have to go there and update their names. They have to track though what members are doing. Are they giving speeches or not? We have every week some theme. Today theme was election. Next week the theme is something else. So plan the theme out with all the officers. Send the agenda to VPPR so that they can send the final weekly invite. And also we have awards. When a member completes certain levels, we get an award. So VP Education has to submit those awards. Okay. So the main point is to encourage members to do better, do speeches, take up roles, and try to help as much members as possible. So that is the job of VP Education. That is, I think, he's not there. Shay is not here today, but Shay is a current VP Education for the club. Last but not the least, Those are perks of being a club president. You'll be called president. What's better than that? Okay. You might be a junior most employee in a company, but you can be president here. But you actually the presiding officer of all these 25 meetings in a year. You get a chance for speak for 5 minutes every meeting. Like pilots have air time, like how much flying they have done, flying time. Similarly, the president gets stage time. The more stage time you get, the more better you become. There's no other way. And whatever decision you take as a club, whatever direction you want to go as a club, the presiding officer is the final authority on that. So they have to have other officers in which if they're suffering something or finding it difficult or there are conflicts, they can resolve that. There's a single club success plan. The club constitution, basically, constitution or club planning of the year, they can do. DCP is something like points to the club. So they can track all that. And again, encourage members, keep a good rapport with all the areas nearby, all the officers. And again, they are VP membership, the face of the club to the people in the organization. President is the face of the club outside organization. So everybody now, if you meet somebody outside our club, they'll say, okay, you are Shallu's club member. As I not done nothing, but it will be called Shallu's club member. That means whatever Shallu has done outside the club. So it's noticeable. People have to recognize that. So that is what president has to do. Every week they have to come on the stage, give a speech about a topic, plan theme meetings with officers, and keep it fun. Every time set the meeting in order, close the meeting, introduce guest. So this is what it is. So all in all, in future, when you become any manager or a leader in your organization or anywhere, this is the ground you can learn that. Being a president actually can help you know that management is not easy. You might not like a manager, but think in their perspective. They might have to arrange for so many things and might not be any reward like high plan for you, but they might still have to make you work. So a president has to learn that. So we can do that only by learning and trying things out. With that being said, I wish all the best to all the current officers who have served the club really well. We got 9 points this time out of 10. So we got the President Distinguished Award. For people who think this job is difficult to do, so let me tell you, there are trainings available. It will happen in July. 2 days of training will happen. You can join any of those days. It will repeat in January again. There are people in the club who have become officers, aeriators as well. So they are old members of the club. Old in the sense of the membership term. So always ask for help. Anything you want to take help on, there'll be help available. And this is the ground to experiment. You can do whatever you want. You can keep the meetings reverse order also. We'll do that. You get to learn to lead. That is very important. And one more thing, all the officers can do a job only when all the members also contribute. So it's a hand in hand, like back strength lies in the wolf and so on, vice versa. So I wish all the best to all the officers and all the members who are not officers yet, want to become officer next time and who want to actually grow in their career, they can do that also from here. So these are some of the photos of the past officers which we had. Not all the officers photo I could take, but all the officers recently, the last term and the current term have helped us achieve great heights. Whatever club is there today, it was all the officers who have toiled very hard to make the club a successful base. With that, I'll end the slideshow. Thank you so much. I hope you nominate your name. I already got a mail that somebody in this room has submitted for 2 positions already. Okay. So, and that you'll get to know soon. I think mail has already sent to everybody already. If not, I got the mail. So please nominate yourself. If you have already been officer, you can still nominate. Not like you have done with one time, you can become president again if you want. And all the officers who are at lower level, like not president, should try to aim higher. Don't sit on whatever you already doing, learn something new. Okay. So that was my goal with this club elections theme. Now again, welcome back to Toastmaster Sai Akash for the general evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. That was an excellent session today and a very informative one, in fact. And To begin with, I would like to call upon the evaluator number one for Toastmaster Narayanan, Toastmaster Ravindra.
First of all, I congratulate for completing L5 speech to speech for today. Today you have completed a L5 speech to. Congratulations. So Bodhi tree. So what is a Bodhi tree? So we hear in stories like Bodhi tree gives shade. People use like Munis or Rishis, we used to do tapasya, and it gives a knowledge. Bodhi tree is like knowledge. And then children used to sit under that and study, and children used to play and spend some time. And our elders used to say that you get knowledge if you we sit under that tree for some time. So such knowledge has a Bodhi tree. So today I compare that Bodhi tree to our Narayanan sir. So because he has given a leadership speech, so which is having a lot of information and knowledge which we received today, all of us. So he explained, like coming to his speech, like I felt like he was, one point I want to highlight is he was standing here and giving speech, but I think he can use the room, like can use, I think it is 45 degrees from here to here, but he's standing here only. So that is one point of improvement he can do, like he can use the stage because they have a lot of safe stage. Yeah, even though it's an informational educational speech, but little bit of movement I felt it is required. And other things, so he said about the law of the jungle, like how the jungle is useful. Like I did not get the exact point, the jack of wolf something. Right? Jack of wolf. Jack of wolf. Okay, and he explained about how the team, like Trailblazers, have made him to, everybody encouraged him while he was in Trailblazers and served many years. So that encouragement and experience gave him to take up role in coronation. So there also he faced challenges that he explained to every one of us, how he faced challenges and how during the COVID time, how we have to return, how the tickets were cancelled and the money was being returned. So he also, like, I like the part where you said that leaders are what needs to be done. So instead of what is assigned to leaders, instead of doing what is assigned to them, it's what needs to be done, and so that we can encourage others and we can motivate others and make them cherish during that coronation time of. So you explained about organizing events. So how you faced the challenges in organizing events, and how you explained about how you shared ideas. So those points were positive inputs for every one of us. So I felt what is missing, engaging is missing. Areas of improvement is engaging is missing, and use of this stage. And I said, I think in the notes of evaluator, I see the presentation. Maybe you can give some one slide of presentation, even though you're given in the previous speech, use presentation. Maybe one or 2 points of presentation is required, I felt. That's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravindra. That was an amazing job. It's not easy to evaluate Toastmaster Narayanan. Coming up next, I would like to call upon the timer today, Toastmaster Krishna. Too big a room.
Thank you, General Manager. And first of all, I would like to apologize to the online audience. Actually, I was waving the cards. I think it's not visible to them. Maybe I should have joined the meeting as well. Yeah, coming to the timings, Narayanan sir took around 8 minutes, 30 seconds. And on the table topics, Dinesh, 1 minute, 30 seconds. And Kaushal took around 2 minutes, maybe because he has not seen my cards. and Shailu 1 minute 20 seconds. Pooja 1 minute 25 seconds. Navya 59 seconds. And for evaluation, Ravindra took 3 minutes 30 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Next, I would like to call upon the accountant, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Now, before I start, I want everyone to have a round of applause for ourselves because it was a wonderful meeting, very smooth flowing. Please. Thank you so much. Now, maybe people don't know, but I was not supposed to be the accountant today. I just wanted to be the audience to everything else other than speak. But anyway, I would say that it was not a capricious decision of mine to be the accountant because I knew the lineup today. I saw all the guests and I was sure, and it was no surprise that it was wonderfully executed. There were minimal, and when I say minimal, I mean minimal usages of overused words. I hardly found any ums or ahs, usage. There was definitely some, including myself. I was trying consciously, subconsciously not to use them, but definitely there was. So I don't want to be that person who brews a storm in a teacup. So I won't call out names to say who has done what, but I think like I'll personally reach out to the people who kind of have overused words or have used ahs and ums, including myself in my head. So I'll do that. But I need to say, like, I need to praise people who have used minimal overused words. That is Toastmaster Narayanan in his speech. Wonderfully done, sir. And it was fluent. There was, I was trying hard to find out if there was any overused words, but there was not. You were very fluent. You took it really well. And Kaushal, obviously, and our T-Mod, Toastmaster Abhinav. So wonderful job there. And in general, wonderful job, everyone. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. Next, I'd like to call upon the grammarian for today, Toastmaster Anik.
Thank you. Well, it looks like you used 5 hours, Dinesh. I counted. I was counting, you know. I take notes. Yeah. So here's my report as a grammarian. So the word of the day was used by Avinav, Maheshwar, Dinesh, and Pooja. I think they used multiple times. So well done. And the phrase of the day was used by Maheshwar, Pooja, and Dinesh. Okay. And regarding not so good usage, I think I haven't noted down anything. Maybe I didn't hear anything bad during the meeting. So well done on that part. Good grammar. On the good usage, I think there were a lot of good usage of the language. Like 3 words: immortal, invincible, and indestructible. Nudged me to take up the role. People floundering. A giant screen falling in front of my eyes. These are some good usage that I am noting down. Bite the bullet sometimes. So these are the good usages I noticed. Apart from that, I think I didn't notice any wrong usage of grammar. So well done on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anik, for that report. And now for what I've been here for, my final report. And just one thing, like, I really loved the meeting today, but I just, oh yes, sir. I would say that it felt a little different than normal because maybe it's because of the new room, I'm not sure. But yeah, walking from there till here, people moving around to drink water, like this was something different. And walking that's fine, but not during the meeting. So yeah, and like the meeting was good. It didn't go like how GOT went because they ended up in a very bad situation. I'd just like to go on what went well. Like we had a pretty good intro and both smooth badge distribution by the president today. And the Toastmaster of the day explained the flow of the meeting very well. And the person who came a little late or didn't know of the meeting flow got a good idea. Evaluator explained the speech aim pretty well, like he explained the previous context on Toastmaster Narayan's previous speech and what this speech will be doing. IT was well managed given that it's a new room and we managed pretty well. And special kudos to the table topics master of the day, given how he had to on the spot make up new topics. He did very well. Almost all of us ensured that we didn't leave the dais empty today, and I think all of us did shake hands with each other before leaving. So this was the good part, what went well, and now I'll come to the part which could have been a little better. Again, like I said, the old room felt homely. We should have tried to book that early. I'm not sure of the exact reason why we didn't, but yeah. One phone rang during the meeting. I'm sorry, it was mine. It was just an exception. So all my calls are silent except my parents. So that was just an exception. And yeah, the room was pretty huge. There's a lot of movement was happening during the meeting. And yeah, one more thing was the timer should have joined the Zoom call because the online speaker wasn't aware of it. And the grammarian should have written the word and phrase of the day on the meeting, on the board, as well as put it in the meeting. I think Dinesh had taken up the job of that. And one small thing was that the table topics master wasn't introduced by the team while it was happening. I think just a small mistake there. And one thing which probably could have been done before this was, since we knew that we had only one speech today, we should have tried to accommodate one more because these speech slots are pretty precious, and there are days when we have 3, there are days when we have 1. So trying to manage the 2 is something which we should try for. Other than that, I feel this was a good meeting, and yeah, we have had better meetings, but yeah, the room was something which was a change. And other than that, I don't have much to say. So yeah, that's my report for today. Thank you. And I would like to call upon President for this.
Can we have a huge round of applause for our general evaluator? He has taken general evaluator role for the first time and he has nailed it. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Sai Akar. And special mention to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinav. Thank you for educating all the members about the rules. So really, kudos to you. And second, I would like you to clap for each of the role takers and each of the members who are present today and making this amazing practice. And again, Toastmaster Maheshwar, he has taken the role for the first time, I guess. This is the first role. Yeah. So kudos to you for that. You have prepared pretty well. Although it didn't go well with the theme, but yeah, you managed it really well. And Toastmaster Sai Akash, as you complained about the room, so last week also we had got a complaint for the room for one of the guests. So yeah, I will try to accommodate everything. So thank you, everyone. Toastmaster Dinesh, can we have the voting link, please? Yeah, sure. So I request everyone, including the guests, to please vote. It's not visible. Stanley.cc/PTMC ballot. We can go to my screen. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, I would like to take the feedback from the guests. Online, we have Pragya. Pragya, would you like to unmute yourself and share your feedback? How you felt, some improvements or some suggestion you want to give us?
Yeah, hi. Okay, so I'll say it was very informative and interactive at the same time. And I mean, it was everyone was making sure that everybody's getting involved. No one is like just sitting and just watching the show. So that is very good.
Thank you so much, Pragya. And we love to have you here. And we request you to please join our meeting when you have time. So we meet every week. So thank you for joining us today. Now, Pragya, sorry, Navya, like to hear from you as well. You can speak from there as well. Your suggestions, your feedback, how you felt today.
Nice. It's the second time here, so I am thinking of joining this, but due to my meeting clashing, it's like very difficult for me. But I'll manage that and I'll go.
Definitely. We love your spirit, and whenever you feel free, just join us and just join our Slack channel as well to get updates. Thank Okay, thank you for joining us. So I hope everyone has voted. 11 votes. How many? Okay.
So the
So-
best speaker is Toastmaster Narayanan. Best evaluator, Toastmaster Ravindra. Best table topic speaker is a tie between myself and Pooja. Best meeting role taker is our treasurer, Toastmaster. I'm sorry, he is the treasurer, but today he was a team one.
He's always a treasurer for this.
Yeah.
Last time.
Last time. And
Next time.
and the best auxiliary role taker is again a tie between myself as the accountant and the grammarian as Toastmaster Randy.
Oh. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dinesh, and congratulations to all the winners. So I hope today you get some idea about the rules and the XCOM, how it is. So I request everyone to please nominate yourself so that you will get more idea and you will feel more involved in Toastmaster, what I can say. Because what you see here in this 1 hour meeting, it's not the Toastmasters. Toastmasters way beyond after this room. So for that, you have to be a little more involved in this. So just try for roles. If not for the main roles, just go for the associate role so that you will get idea. So the next term you can just have it. So thank you everyone for joining. So we are Oracle Trailblazers. We meet every Thursday, 3 to 4:30, online as well as offline. Thank you for taking your time. We'll meet next week as well. So now I request for the group photograph. So everyone offline, please join me here. And online, I request everyone to be on camera. Pragya, Joseph,